there and welcome to Desert Comets. Lynx here, and this is an itch.io game that was free or pay whatever you want. I'm not sure. Anyway, link in the description as per usual. If the game is still on itch.io, of course, because of course I didn't check. Anyway, let's see what this is about. Just one more ledge to go! Also, I think there were 2 female characters in this game. Huh. Even though our last excursion was almost 3 years ago, I've done this climb many times before. So why? Why is it so difficult this time around? Sitting all the day in the workshop can't possibly have made my arms so weak. I mean, if you are working in a workshop, I would say it would be the other way around. So you wouldn't become weak. In fact, I would have thought they have gotten stronger. Exactly what I just said. I stopped to try to catch my breath once more. Almost there. It's just one last step. Need a hand there? I look up to receive a teasing grin from the hand's owner. She's already reached the top of the mesa, attempting to maintain a smile while she catches her breath. Meanwhile, one of my neighbors is definitely smoking right now. I can smell it. Okay, nice stomach there. Very nice. No, it's okay. I've got this. That was definitely a lie. You sure about that? Looks like you're already drenched. I cringe because she's absolutely right. I feel like someone dropped a bucket of coolant over my head. Okay, fine, I'm fine. It's just a smear heat, that's all. I said I'm fine, really. Okay, take your time. Lucky there is still plenty left. She tauntingly wiggles her fingers in front of my face. We do indeed have all day. Her fidgeting arm would beg to differ. Anytime now. Alright, I'm just going to ignore her. I'm practically there. Almost there. Was it always this difficult? If I hadn't been in such a rush, I would have changed out of these baggy work clothes. Why would you climb some kind of mountain, hill, whatever, in baggy work clothes? Seems like a bad idea. Seems like her idea is a better idea over there. Even though there is risk she would get caught, but at least the clothes are not getting in the way, right? Anyway, as comfy as they are, they certainly aren't helping with what I'm doing right now. And somehow, the final step is so much harder than I'd remembered. Also, something is messed up here. Can you? Okay. Okay. I take another go at the ledge, but my arm still isn't strong enough to pull me up fully. Just a little bit more now. Alright, I got you. Up you go! Whoa! Hehe, see? She blinked. You made it after all. It's weird that, you know, blinking in VNs really works for me. It's always a surprise for some reason. For not without some help. For not without some help. Have they been feeding you something different while I was away? Of course not. Really? Because you certainly feel different. Maybe a little more top heavy. I don't like what you're implying here. Come on, spill it. I know you're holding it out on me. Without any warning, her hand suddenly pounds on my sides. Hey, cut it out. I'm not stopping unless you tell me. She swiftly dodges my counterattack. Not fair.
Confesso, who's the one treating you to the good stuff?
Her fingers dig eagerly into my ribs. Ah, that would hurt as heck. As retribution for my failed strike. I told you there is nobody.
Guess I'll have to commence level 2 then.
Her fingers dart up towards my armpits, and I'm powerless to stop them.
No, I give up. Please don't. Stop it.
The attack kisses, but it takes a few seconds before my laughing stops.
Stop.
I hate doing laughter.
You're still just as ticklish as ever. And whose fault is that? Oh, it's all on me now, is it?
I pause. Also, standing like that must be super uncomfortable. I pause to catch my breath, slightly embarrassed by my heavy panting. She doesn't seem to notice, though. Instead, it looks like she's taking in the view. High up on the mesa, our view is completely unobstructed, stretching all the way to the spaceport on the horizon. The antenna tower to the east is still missing 2 of its warning lights. That junker over on the south side still hasn't moved a millimeter since we were here last. And Irish X still acts like they run the place with their constant racket. Even after 3 years, we still gravitate to our usual positions. I ease myself over a peculiar shaped boulder with a flat top and take a seat. Sitting down next to me, she wipes away a bed of sweat trickling down her nose. She gives a big grin as our eyes meet once more. In some way, things never change, I guess.
Well, there is a lot of catching up that we have to do.
Yeah, a little. Quite a bit, actually. If she hadn't left for stupid flight school, we could have seen each other more often than once a green moon. Flight school, nice. Well, we've had some stream calls during that time. Stream calls? What's a stream call? I know video calls, but stream call? Really? I really miss having her next to me like this.
So, wanna try something fun?
Huh?
Last one to the devil's head buys the other person ice cream. That sound good to you? Okay.
Wait, hang on, I haven't agreed yet. There's no I can beat her in a race, and I definitely don't want to be on the hook if I lose.
How about this? If you win, I'll buy you free.
Let's go!
A triple scoop with all the toppings, all of them.
Hang on, a triple?
Alright, are you ready?
Maybe I should give it a good.
3, 2, go!
Hey! And off she goes.
Hey, what's the... You didn't even try to come after me.
You know I can't run as fast as you.
But still...
Julie jogs back disappointedly, still out of breath from her foolhardy rush to the other side of the mesa. I just stand my ground and watch. Even at a gentler pace, she's still as fast as I remembered. Besides, you saw me huffing and puffing just a moment ago, so there's no way I could last in a race against you.
I won a rematch.
No. Her lip curls into a pout, but I don't back down.
That's no fair.
Says the one who cheats right from the starting countdown. True. How about this? Before I can react, she grabs hold of my arms and pulls me closer. What? What is happening? I don't know.
Let's go together.
Yeah.
It will be more fun this way.
I become conscious of the warmth in my cheeks and the quickening of my pulse. Hang on,
Let's go!
She turns and begins to run towards the other side of the mesa, pulling me with her. Hard. No, we are not joking about that now. I can hear my own heartbeat pounding in my head.
Man, that was a good run, wasn't it?
I managed to tilt my head in acknowledgement.
Phew! I didn't really notice the hit before, but now, I need a breather.
No more! No stamina, girl, that's no good. I plop down the rough grass, to me up like a sea angel. Speaking of no stamina, I need to go running today. I messed up on Saturday and I fell asleep in the evening, so I didn't go, which annoys me as heck, but I mean, it happens, I guess. Technically I was supposed to go play football today, but the guy's like, no, Poland is playing, we are not playing then. And I'm like, why would you even watch this garbage team? It's a waste of time. Anyway, as the evening sun sets in the distance, I notice the stars become invisible overhead. I can feel the ground vibrate against my back as various machines continue roaring in the background.
Hey, Dina! Remember the last time we raised each other?
Yeah, no.
How you almost caught up with me?
Oh.
That's certainly not what happened.
She playfully swats my shoulder.
Come on, give yourself some credit. You ain't a slouch. Or have these past 3 years turned you into a big potato? Stop implying what you are trying to imply, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Please stop pouting. By the way, I have something important to tell you.
What is it this time?
Guess what? I got my flying license!
Is it taking like 3 years? How long does it take to take a flying license? I wonder. How long does it take to get a flying license? Let's see. Private pilot, 2 weeks to 3 months. Wait, you can get this in 2 weeks? What the heck? That's super fast. Commercial pilot, 3 to 9 months. Flight instructor, 2 weeks to 3 months as well. Interesting. Airline transport pilot, 3 to 5 years. So I'm guessing she's doing that, airline transport. And that's more or less the longest time, 3 to 5 years. Damn. Other than that, it's basically, I guess, maximum of 9 months, because commercial pilot, 3 to 9 months. Other than that, 2 to 3 months for flight instructor or private pilot, and 6 weeks to 3 months sport pilot and recreational pilot. There's something called student pilot, which is 3 weeks for certificate, 1 to 7 weeks to a solo. Interesting. I wonder how much does it cost actually. No. Wait, just because I'm curious how much it costs doesn't mean I want to do it. For maybe.
Guess what?
Yeah, okay, you said this.
Awesome! It's been a long time coming. I don't see your flying license, little Miss Snark. Do I need to deploy level 3 on you?
Her fingers struggle with delight, briefly threatening total annihilation before returning to her sides.
Besides, isn't this amazing? Now I can fly to all these different systems and see all these crazy places.
This sounds like we are talking about flying between planets? Not normal, so yeah.
I'll have to remember to take some recordings for you if I come across anything interesting. But where to go first? The Loftus supernova seems like a good start, but then what about... No, too far.
I just slid a note as she geeks out over the various cosmic curiosities that she wants to go visit.
Man, I can't wait to just go. Go somewhere now. No more flight school to hold me down.
My ears perk up at this sudden revelation. Of course, I should have realized that getting her flying license equaled being done with school. There is this uplifting swell in my chest. Maybe from the relief that things will finally go back to the way they were. Will they, Fa? Weekly sleepovers. Mischief in the spaceport. I mean, you say that, but she will be flying around. I'm gonna say it, girl, you have to go and fly with her. Anyway, Sneaking out at night to look at the stars.
Is this the reason why you pulled me out of work today? You could have just told me while you were there. I mean, I figured it wasn't even worth celebrating, and this place is kind of special to me. We've come here more times than I can count, and it's like all our major life events have happened right here. Tick, tick. So yeah, I think this was probably a good spot to tell you.
Interesting. She has a point. We used to come up here for everything. She taught me how to do handstands up here. She was here to make me feel better after I had some teeth pulled. I don't know, man. For me, getting that wisdom teeth pulled was more or less an instant, to be honest. No, quite literally. I mean, on the right side I was getting rid of 2 and it took like 20 minutes for both of them together. It took 20 minutes to get rid of the one on the left because one is staying. But yeah, only because there was no space, whatever, for the equipment to go in. But yeah, I mean, my tooth were good actually because they went out and not in some weird angles. So, you know, I don't even have stitches, so that's wonderful. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, getting tooth pulled is not that scary. Actually, it's not scary at all, especially if it's done by someone who really knows what he or she is doing. Anyway, it was up here where she told me that she had enrolled in flight school those 3 years ago. For better or for worse, there are a lot of memories attached to this place. It would have been weird for her to tell me this anywhere else. Huh.
Plus, no one is going to spy on us up here. And gosh, I miss the view. It's different when you're behind the cockpit and everything's flying past you faster than you can blink. But when you're standing here, you can just stop for a minute and really take everything in. I reckon you can't get this view anywhere else. You think so too, right?
I smiled back and let the excitement in her voice wash over me.
Besides, I'm not gonna be flashing this thing in front of those guys at your work.
Well, what do you mean? I wonder. Oh, she pulls out the card and eagerly passes it into my hand. I totally thought she was talking about the license. Yeah. Brushing my thumb over the surface reveals many microscopic grooves, proving that it's genuine. I rotate the card and back and forth, slightly admiring the holographic details glittering under the surface. An overly serious picture of Julie's face in the lower right corner grimaces at my shaking. With my curiosity satisfied, I place the card in her anxious hands as if giving a newborn back to its mother. She makes sure to wipe away the tiny amount of sweat that my fingers got on it before returning the card to the case and back in the pocket.
Hell knows if any of your coworkers would get jealous. I wouldn't want any of them trying to take it from me.
They aren't that type of people, you know. Besides, why would they want to steal your license? It has your face on it.
That's why.
You can never be too careful. I know all too well what someone could do with one of these.
I don't.
Come on.
The experienced perpetrator in front of me nods mischievously. Yes, she does know all too well about this stuff. She did something, right? Even though it's all in the past now.
So, what can you do with it? I mean, now that it's yours?
Well, you know, small stuff like access to the cockpit of any class 3 through 7 spacecraft. But those basic permissions aside, I'm also part of the alumni network just for graduating from that shitty place. So it should be easier for me to get hired for the routes I want.
Damn, that's nice.
At least that's what I'm hoping for.
That's nice, university actually opening up some paths for you. Yeah, a bit jealous.
I see. Sounds impressive.
Yeah, you reckon, huh?
She attempts to maintain her aloof facade by stretching her arms and letting out an exaggerated sigh.
Ah.
Okay, let's say this was that.
Anyway, now it's your turn. Don't you have any thrilling stories still from your oh so interesting job in the shipyard?
I guess.
Alright, where should I start?
Huh? Hello? Here's to Dina.
Huh?
Ah, you're spacing out again, just like at your workshop.
What do you mean?
You practically ignored me when I went to get you. What's up with that?
And nothing. I didn't expect you to see you there. That's all.
I was waving my arms around and jumping up and down, and it still took you 5 minutes to notice me.
Wow.
Well, yeah. I was in the middle of cutting something with the plasma, so I guess I could have waited or something. I'm sorry to look like I was ignoring you, but I'm glad you came.
So your boss is fine with me just dragging you out like this?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about this afternoon. I already cleared with him. I don't mind you interrupting me at work every now and then.
You know it's not good for you to be slaving away those machines for too long, right? Taking a break once every few hours to go outdoors with another human being out to be mandatory.
Yeah.
You mean like going on another one of your expeditions in the desert? The ones where 15 minutes sticking to the trail turns into 3 hours lost in the scrap.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Don't want you getting all greased up from being stuck in the workshop all day.
I do have a social life, you know.
Yeah, right.
I don't sleep there or anything.
Well, I did have to practically drag you out earlier.
Shut up!
But you still came. Honestly, can't blame you for being attached to your element.
I can feel my cheeks turning red.
So, what do you think of the place? You know, where I work? Now that you finally got the chance to take a look at it properly.
To be honest, it's a bit shabby. Then again, the workshop in the academy is pretty impressive, so maybe I just have warped expectations.
If I spent the last 3 years in that fancy academy, my expectations would be warped too. On the other hand, my little brothers and sisters think I'm like a rock star for getting my dream job straight out of school. How? My mother is just glad to have another stream of income coming into the house. Interesting.
By the way, how do you manage to land that job anyway?
By the way, anyway, really?
Don't think I've asked you about that.
You remember LJ?
No.
What has he done now?
Surprisingly, he's the one who set the job up.
Vetrat!
Her fierce reaction startles me somewhat, although she isn't wrong for feeling that way about that slippery sleazebag.
Yeah, apparently he does a fair amount of business with my boss, so he put in a good word for me.
Dina? Are you sure you're right working there? What if some of his buddies are there too?
I'm fine. My coworkers have actually been really nice to me.
You're definitely sure they're not just creeping on you?
Yeah?
If there's even a hint of suspicious behavior from those guys, you tell me ASAP. I'll go and kick the shit out of them!
It's fine, really. You're worrying way too much.
Huh. Fine, I'll trust your judgment. But if any of them tries to take advantage of you, I'll be there. Do not let LJ use this against you, okay?
Julie, I'm not a little kid anymore.
I know. I just don't trust the rat.
It's fine. I actually spoke with him a few months ago and...
I thought I told him to contact me if you needed something the next time I see that gold toothed weasel. I'm gonna...
Wait, can't you just chill out for a second?
She backs off with a slightly wounded expression on her face, as if I had just insulted her.
I'm sorry. I just thought... I almost point of contact because you know...
I appreciate her concern, but I don't know for. We don't know, guys, right? What is this about? What did he do?
Oh, never mind. You're still here in one piece. So, what did you two discuss a few months ago, I mean?
Oh, the usual, just some weird side hustles that he thought you and I might be able to get in on.
And what did you say to him?
I kind of told him that you were away and without you,
Fuck, sorry for clicking.
and that without you, I would not be taking on any more side jobs for him.
Those were your words?
Yeah.
And he didn't come looking for you again?
No, he didn't. That was the end of it.
What was with that expression?
Ha! So that gigantic red flag aside, are you enjoying your job?
Yeah, it's almost exactly everything I've wanted. I have my own section of the shop where I can arrange my tools just the way I like them. I even get a few hours each week to work on my own projects, like that Weon hover bike we were building before you left.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I know how important that was to you. But that's cool that your boss lets you work on it in the shop.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty good guy. Even after my training officially finished, he still makes sure to teach me new stuff every now and then. Nowadays I'm practically my own boss for. I set my own schedule, I get to choose the projects I want to work on. For some projects I'm even in charge of a few people.
That's actually pretty cool, Dina.
I want to say Diana for some reason.
You've really grown up since we were here last.
I guess... I mean, I wouldn't know. I give a gentle nod while she stands up to stretch.
Anyway, I still can't get over the fact that it was LJ who pulled the strings here. But I guess you handled it pretty well. If only dealing with those guys at my academy was as straightforward for...
What do you mean?
I can tell by her averted gaze that she's trying to hold back... Hold back what? I'm a bit hesitant to set her off again, so I put my hand on her arm and reassurance. As reassurance.
I know this would make sense to you, given how much this license means to me, but I still really wish my father hadn't signed me up for flight school.
Huh?
At least not that flight school.
Still not a fan even now that you've finished.
Yeah, I thought you're right. The people there are massive sticks in the mud.
Many times already. That's pretty much all you've complained about while you were away.
The instructors are all strict as hell.
I mean... On the other hand, it's a flight school. I can understand being strict about that.
There are way too many idiots enrolled.
Wait, what? Maybe that's why they are strict.
And we spend like 90% of the time standing around going over a checklist instead of actually flying. And I knew I had to get out of the place ASAP.
I guess finishing in 3 years is pretty good then.
Oh yeah! Even if the people there pissed me off, I didn't muck around. And actually there were some pretty awesome ships that they let us test out. They even had a chariot. You just wouldn't get how awesome it is to pilot one of those.
Piloting no, but I did get to fix one up once.
It's a completely different experience from being in one that's grounded.
I'll take you for your word for it. Yay.
That will change soon. I'll make sure of it. For now, just imagine the fastest speed you've gone in something, then double it.
Sounds pretty dangerous. Are you sure this school wasn't right for you?
Well, outside of the very few times we got to fly something cool, it was absolute torture. I'm pretty sure there was not a single person there who liked me.
What? So I guess that means you aren't seeing anyone at the moment.
Huh? Hello! School took out so much time that I had zero ability to socialize. And all the people I could have possibly dated were those dweps I went to school with, and they are either jerks or dorks. I couldn't stand any of them. One of them even stabbed me in the back because he was jealous of my skills.
What?
Oh my god, are you okay?
I mean, figuratively stabbed me, but like... We're doing a mock delivery run to an asteroid field, so obviously getting a good time was the most important thing. How was I supposed to know that the actually flaps on the dragonfly aren't strong enough for zip maneuvers?
I could have told you that.
Well, of course you would, because you're not a slug-jade idiot. But this guy, he conveniently forgot to notify that the joints were too hot and almost freaked me up. He was my co-pilot. Can you imagine if this happened during a real flight?
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have done that during a real flight.
Are you for?
Not with his own safety on the line.
You'd be surprised with some of those people. Luckily for me, this test was practically identical to the Astrios run that we'd done a dozen times already. So guess who got just shy of the top marks despite all that shite?
I would say that's awesome, but you're probably tired of me saying that so often.
Hell no!
Whoa! She glumps me, an upgrade from tickling.
I can listen to you praising me all day.
She squeezes me tighter until I let out a squeak.
Alright, you're amazing.
More!
Absolutely awesome, the best rider ever.
She paused for a few seconds, as if letting my words soak into her skin.
Sorry, I missed this. Hanging out with you.
So do I.
Her arcs are always a bit too short for my liking.
Alright, Dina, particles reveal complete.
I'm so glad that there is no one around when she said that.
So, anyway, I love how Pop got me to flight school, but man, he sure could have picked a better one.
No. Sorry.
Back then, he just kept babbling on about how I'm such a nuisance. Always saying I need to stop getting into fights, that I need to learn some discipline.
Well, we were kind of wild back then. You would drag me out in the middle of the night to ride around the desert with you.
That's so cool.
I remember your dad being furious whenever he got us.
Yeah, he's always been kind of on an edge ever since Mom was diagnosed and got laid off.
Huh.
Still thrust me into that place without even running it by me. And he had to pick the stuffiest wasp nest of an academy that he could. Not even my brother had to go through that bullshit, and he's in the military.
Wow.
Every time I complain about that place, he'd just smirk and roll his eyes. Like he obviously has more important things to do than listen to me, his own daughter. I swear it's for all those times I broke his stupid bikes.
Those 7 times?
You kept count?
Well, yeah.
I remembered every one of them. Every time we snuck out and went just a little too fast over the hills. Every time we almost wrecked going around the corner. Every time I had to tighten my grip around her stomach to keep from sliding off the seat. Every time I had to lean my head against her shoulders to keep her hair from blowing in my face. Every time the night was over and we had to part our separate ways. I know there will come a time in the not too distant future when I won't be able to hold onto those memories quite so clearly. However, now that she's back, I don't need to live in the past. We can make new memories right here. Right now?
You know, I love my parents still, but it just did.
Go on.
I wish they would just talk to me sometimes. And I feel like it's my fault they're this way. I caused them so much trouble growing up that at some point they just, I don't know, stop trying.
I'm sure that's not what's going on.
No one was home when I dropped off my bags earlier.
Ow.
The whole place was just so quiet.
I'll admit, it is strange for her house to be empty, especially now that her dad is retired.
Oh well, I'm sure they were just busy. You're their daughter, remember? I'm sure they still care about you. They'll be proud when you tell them about the license, I know it.
For extra effect, I carefully place my hand on her shoulder. The tension dissipates pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're right. Must have been bad timing. I hope they're right, wherever they are.
Her gaze returns to me, her eyes softening with relief.
I'm really glad that you're here.
Of course. Today was a big day for you. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
A few moments of silence pass, where it looks like she has something she wants to say to me, but changes her mind each time.
I guess it's too late now, but I wish I could give you a tour of the place before I finished. But the school didn't allow visitors. You definitely would have gotten a kick out of some of the ships and stuff.
I shrug like it's no big deal. In all honesty, I'm a little disappointed, but I expect she's really trying to say something else.
I guess there's a lot of things I wish I got to do with you while I was away. Like, oh, I know. There is this cafe a few blocks from the academy that's really, really awesome. Especially their crepes. Crepes, whatever.
After my ears perk up at the mention of my favorite breakfast treat, I try to cover up my excitement. It's a little embarrassing to be 22 years old and still eating things with whipped cream and smiley faces on them. Why? Why would you think that?
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore.
Doesn't matter. You have to try their crepes at least once. They're so good! Like the way they cook in the marshmallows, so they're just the right level of gooiness. Ah, simply wonderful stuff.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have to see if they have any locations closer to where we are, because I need to show you what they're like. Trust me, you'll love them as well. Great, now I'm hungry for some of those.
Well, I can try to make you some pancakes if you like.
Really? When do you learn?
Really? When did you learn how to do that?
I'm up for it. If those are American pancakes. Because I really like those, not gonna lie. But I freaking hate the Easter, I don't know actually, the actual place, but the Eastern freaking European whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? Eastern European pancakes? Like they are kind of completely flat and rolled. I freaking find them disgusting, not gonna lie. And I always found them disgusting. So yeah, basically American pancakes, huge yes. The ones that are, I don't know if they actually belong to Eastern European or not, but the ones that are in Poland basically as well. They are a common thing. No. Funnily enough, they serve them. I have them served for the first time in the kindergarten, and I almost threw up. That's how bad they were. And yeah, I mean, I guess it was always the same reaction for me. So don't make those. I mean, I don't know why people like them, to be fair. They're disgusting. Anyway, the American pancakes rock. The other ones, no. Anyway,
really, when did you learn how to do that?
Well, my little brothers had got into a craze for them too, so I dipped my toes into cooking them myself.
that's only half true. Sure, all my siblings love pancakes, but I'm the one who hates the craze.
We don't make them all too often, but I do know how. They are not very hard.
Yeah, it's easy to make, that's true.
Awesome! So pancakes at your house tomorrow morning, right?
I glanced at my watch. Unfortunately, the supermarket is probably closed by now, and I know for a fact we don't have enough eggs.
Maybe Thursday.
Sure! You're the best, you know that.
Because of pancakes.
No, silly, for everything! For real, I want to eat your pancakes.
She gives me my hair a playful tussle before letting out a relieved sigh. What kind of pancakes she's talking about, right?
Enough about me for now. What have you been up to? Have you just been busy playing with the toys in the shop?
Well, you probably didn't see it when you went to get me, but we've got a Hierophant in the shop right now.
You're joking, right?
Nope. I feel slight satisfaction at seeing the jealousy spreading across her face. The Hierophant model is the fastest Class 5 spacecraft available on the market. As a result, they are quite expensive for most commercial operators, and thus quite rare. However, engineering-wise, they aren't all that impressive compared to a few of the Classes 10 I've gotten my hands on.
They landed here a few days ago for emergency repairs. Seems like there was some sort of incident.
Ah, well, no wonder you seem distracted back there. Dina, do you think maybe you could?
I might be able to get boss to let you take a look from the hangar, but I don't think he'll let you on board. Sorry.
Go on. I can see the gears turning in her head as she formulates a plan to get what she wants anyway.
Okay, sure. Can I pop in tomorrow then?
Maybe. We're almost done with it when I left, I guess. Just give me a chance to clear my boss first, okay?
Of course!
Julie's overly composed demeanor makes me giggle a bit.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. You just... should have seen the workshop after we tore the whole ship apart. It was a mess.
Oh?
I ended up having to go off-world for a day or two since we needed a part.
Really? No, this is a story I have to hear.
Before the strip I had left solid ground in the airs. Not since, well, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, so I finally took a trip to the hub.
Fat hub!
I not knowing full well that there is only one hub within our system, so it should be obvious which one I'm referring to.
Wow!
She gazed up in the sky, her eyes transfixed on an invisible point in space before looking back at me.
Wait, I thought space isn't your type of thing. Didn't you used to have lots of trouble with interplanetary flights?
I mean, I did leave an impression in the armrest from how tightly I was gripping it. But otherwise, I survived the flight completely without incident.
Liar!
I'm being serious.
For real?
I nod furiously. I can't have ring, I'm still scared of spaceflight, not after what happened last time.
Well, that's great. Now that you've made some progress, maybe later on we can...
Wait a minute. I'm still not comfortable flying in deep space. The hub isn't even outside planetary orbit.
I'm sorry for misleading you, but please stop looking so disappointed. Why wouldn't she? She wants to take you on a flight, clearly.
It's not outside the orbit at all.
Wait, what? That's what you were so disappointed about?
Well, baby steps, I suppose. I would want you losing your lunch on the seat again. That trip to Tranquility Base was such a disaster, remember that?
Why did you have to bring that up again?
Haha, just joshing, yeah.
Just what? I received 2 light taps on my shoulders.
So how's it like? Up on the hub, I hear the food is pretty good.
How did you not go there?
It was fine. Like I said, I was there because of the Hierophant. We need to replace some special drill bits after someone shredded them up while using them on. Well, maybe I shouldn't say what they were using them on. Anyway, we needed new parts, and the only place that had them was all the way on the hub.
They sent you all the way up there for one part? Did anyone else go with you?
No. I went all by myself. It was cheaper that way. They also sent me on the public shuttle, so I had to stay the night there as well. The mattress was slumpy and the connection speed sucked, but the view was nice.
Oh, was it facing the planet side?
No, actually it was looking towards the solar array. I got to see how they turn the sails using that pattern. I forgot what it's called.
Ah, well, that sounds like it'd be right. Up your alley.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
Did you do anything else while you were up there? Like, did you see any other fancy ships or?
Nah, not really.
Really, this game makes me wonder, will we be able to go into space? Basically travel to space like we travel to, I don't know, another country or whatever. Not that I traveled to another country. I mean, technically I was only in Czech Republic long time ago. But will it be so convenient? I wonder if it will be like when I'm, for example, still alive, right? Or will it still take so much time that it would be impossible? But again, I mean, I myself still believe that I would like, first of all, for humanity, let's say, to fully understand the Earth itself and not go, yeah, let's go into space, even we don't know like 90% of our own planet. Because, you know, the waters and so on. We haven't checked that. We don't have the underwater city still. We should get one. Anyway, I didn't get the chance to. There were only a few ships docked when I was up there, and they were all small freighters from what I could tell.
So, you just bought your parts, stayed in a hotel room until your flight left.
I mean, I ate dinner at a noodle place that I passed on the way to the hardware shop.
Oh, I heard that hub noodles are the best. They cover everything in this thick peanut sriracha and...
No, that's an exaggeration. The noodles weren't even that good, honestly. I just ate there because I was hungry and the smell of bubbling grease was intoxicating. How can the smell of grease be intoxicating? What are you talking about? Smell of grease was disgusting.
Oh,
Not the fun at all.
so they lied to me.
I guess so. I mean, there's probably other places there that are better.
Man, I was hoping to try them out at least once, but I guess I should scratch it off the list.
You want to check out some other spaceport instead?
What do you have in mind?
Well, the hub is the closest. But I heard there is another one on the opposite side of the planet. It's a bit pricey to get there, but we could manage if we started planning now.
You're talking about Nexus?
Why do they always have such stupid names?
Actually, it's not a bad name.
I heard it's a bit bigger than the hub. Plus, it's more of a tourist attraction, so there should be plenty to do.
Tourist attraction, that explains higher prices. Speaking of which, at least, again, around Poland, people are dropping on the net the receipts they get from restaurants and such places basically by our sea. And the prices are freaking ridiculous, man. It's crazy. I mean, sure, you've been closed for the year, but god damn it. Get a grip. To be fair, if it were me there, I would not go take anything from restaurant or anything. I would just go to the normal supermarket and prepare food by myself, to be fair then. I mean, really, the prices are so ridiculous. Anyway.
Would you be alright riding there?
It's fine. I should have plenty of time to mentally prepare for it. Can't miss out on a day like this, can I?
Be still, my beating heart.
Well, I'm here if you ever need any help with that. Hopefully I'll have earned enough cash by the time you're ready.
You'll be fine. Aren't pilots like hot commodities these days?
Yeah, but not beginners like me. Companies don't really treat newbies that well, even if I already got my license.
Of course. Of course. Why am I not surprised by that statement? Oh, you don't have experience? But you've been studying. No, you're not, no.
Is that so?
Something about experience and all.
That's bullshit, by the way.
Seriously, how am I supposed to get anything good in? If the, free entry positions available are all garbage?
True that.
You'll move up pretty quickly, you'll see. I believe in you.
Thanks, Dina.
What's going on? There goes Ash X, finally taking off after weeks of wreaking havoc. Honestly, there hasn't been much activity at the port for over a year now. The new trade deal means this town is no longer on the major trade routes. This place is getting more and more obsolete. Little by little, the flow of visitors continues to decline. My workplace has certainly got a fewer orders coming in compared to when I first started. Had the Hierophant not landed here suddenly, we were possibly looking at an open week. Otherwise, it's definitely getting quieter here. And a lot more calm. I wish the same could be said for my own mental state.
So, what was that about? What are you going to do now that you're back?
Beats me! I've played to lots of openings for my spanking new certificate, but nobody's gotten back to me yet. Which means I've got plenty of time to lay around here until someone gives me the thumbs up. You want to just hang out a bunch while I'm here?
I want to shout yes, but I maintain my composure.
Yes. What? You mean you really don't have anything else you want to do?
Not really. Plus, you know I need someone to show me around since it's been a while. And you're the one I trust the most here.
Hearing her say that fills my chest with tremendous warmth.
I see. We could go walk around that winery tomorrow if you'd like. They usually have some new ciders this time of the year, I think.
Sounds good to me. Man, it's been a while.
She stretches her legs a bit more.
I was a bit of a rush to get here, so I haven't really checked out what's changed. This place does feel a lot quieter than usual for... Is the chicken wrap place still open? I kind of miss their diplings.
Did I say diplings? Dippings. Should I tell her?
Really? Oh man!
Sorry. They shut their doors just last month.
Just my luck. How about the burger joint we used to go to, whatever it's called?
The owner had a bad fall recently, so it's also closed for now.
So what else is there? The place is alive, right?
I don't think I've been there in over a year. It's all the way on the other side of town, so I rarely have a chance to eat there.
It's probably still open, I think.
Alright, let's head there after the lunch bath calms down a bit. Ima have to try that spicy beef once again. This time we'll defeat it for sure.
Are you seriously going to try that again?
What? You know me. I don't leave any challenge unbeaten if I can have another go at it.
But if things go really badly for you last time.
Hey, I'm more concerned about not leaving behind any regrets.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I know. I'm counting you to bail me out of if my tongue catches on fire again, okay?
I let out a wry smile.
What do you take me for?
It is just like the old times. When she would leap towards the stupidest stunts and drag me along with her. Showing me all these crazy places that I never imagined seeing. Itch.io. She's a bright pulsing star in the sky. She seems like that. She seems like the person that would be like that, not gonna lie. Desert Comets. Did you release anything else? Whoever you are. No, that's your only game. Interesting. I'm just the tiny moon lily, craning my neck upwards to trying to catch a little bit of her light. I get it. So she's the light. She's the sun, I guess, and you're the moon kind of thing. I want to be with her. I understand that. I want this to go on forever.
And I think we should also go check out the corner store too. I do kind of miss those rascals. They're going to be so shocked to see me popping my head in.
After all these years apart, I'm realizing just how much I miss having her next to me. Having her back here, beside me, just confirms it.
Julie, There's something I've been meaning to tell you. This is a bit embarrassing, but
It's okay, Dina. You can tell me anything, you know. That's what I'm here for.
A big smile appears on her face.
Oh, I know. Is it about a secret crush?
Does she not know?
Come on, tell me, who is it? Who's the town hunk who caught the fancy of our Dina?
I wanted to say Diana again. God damn it.
Dina. If you tell me who it is, I might be able to arrange something. Ting ting.
Ah, that's not it. I need to let her know.
What is it now?
Her eyes widen up when she sees the caller ID.
Hang on, Dina, sorry, I need to catch this call. Pretty please.
I can wait. This must be important if she's reacting this way.
Fine. Sorry, just a quick moment, please.
I assume that's going to be from one of the companies, maybe? She raises a finger and gestures for me to keep it down.
Hello, it's me. Oh, hi, how can I help you? I'm in Hurangi at the moment. Hang on, what do you mean by that? As a substitute? Yeah, certainly.
She sounds so different now.
Tomorrow? Wasn't a bit soon. Okay, understand. Wait, you mean the Hierophant? The Hierophant? That's some, yeah, thank you for telling me. You understand? So, where do I need to go? The dock?
Hold on. A sudden chill runs down my back.
Definitely. I'll see you then, bye.
She hangs up the phone.
Oh my god, Dina, we won't believe this.
Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't.
But I just got told to help pilot the Hierophant that is leaving here tomorrow. The one your workshop was working on, that one. Sorry for the late notice, but this is big. Like absolutely massive. And you like me never would have dreamed of commanding one right off the gate. But they needed one on the short notice and I was the only one available in the vicinity. They also said that if I perform well, I can fast-track becoming a proper pilot after this assignment. I'm sorry, but I guess we'll have to cut our catch-up time short, huh? But do you know what this means? If I do a good job, I can skip all the introductory jobs and start working for this top-notch company right away!
That's amazing, Julie.
My mind goes completely blank.
I know, right? I can't believe I was this lucky. They've already guaranteed a good bonus if this package goes through, but that's not the best part. The Hierophant, Dina! The Hierophant!
Hierophant, god damn it. Anyway, I see the excitement in her eyes and know exactly how much this means to her.
Do you know what this means?
Her eyes are practically on fire as she frantically paces back and forth by the edge. Julie has always been a big fan of that spacecraft ever since we first met. The fact that she was able to fly one as part of her training seems to have heightened her passion even more. She was never meant to be tied down to this place. Her world is out there. Out in the vast expanse of space and possibilities. Can't you become like on-board engineer or something like that? Away from me. Once again.
Dina, are you okay? You've gone a bit quiet.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just thinking about our plans, that's all.
I lied again. She takes a deep breath.
Yeah, might have to postpone some of them until next time. Look, I'm so sorry about this, Dina, but it's just that, in all honesty, I never expect to be given a chance. Everyone in the academy looked down on me until I was able to prove them wrong. I fought for this, and I don't know if another opportunity like this will ever open up for me again.
She pulls me closer and smothers me tightly.
I'm so sorry.
This isn't fair.
I promise I'll build up enough leave time ASAP so we can see each other again. I just need to do an extra good job to make sure they really like me. I can do this.
I know you can. You always achieve what you set out to do. It's the main reason I look up to you. For showing me the confidence. For letting me know that I too can achieve things. For believing in me. for being there.
It's okay, that's what friends are for, right? I have your back and you have mine. Always looking out for each other.
No. I hold her weight at arm's length so I can see her face properly when I say this. Julie. She has to know now. If I don't tell her now, I'll regret it. Julie, I have been in love with you all these years. I thought about you every day ever since you left for the academy. And I've been looking forward to the day of your return. I know if this is love or just my wishful thinking, but I don't care anymore. I love the way you take on the world. I love that you smile even through the toughest times, reassuring me that everything will be fine. Her eyes are looking away, that's cool. I love how you've always encouraging me to be better. I wouldn't have become a mechanic if it weren't for you. No, mechanic. I said engineer, right? Can you become an onboard mechanic then? You mean so much to me, and I wish you felt the same about me. So please stay with me just a bit longer. Wait. Ciotto mate. I mean... that's freaking selfish, to be fair. I mean... She might love you too, right? But... You know... Not picking on that offer is... I would say it's a stupid thing to do. Yeah, if you truly would love each other, you will make it through with that. Anyway, I'm glad that this is where she brought us, in a strange way. We shared so many memories together here. Away from the port, yet completely disconnected from it either. It's a wonderful place. I pull her back close to me. I don't want to hear her answer just yet. I know if I have the courage just yet.
Alright.
We just hug each other silently, with the rumbling of the machines roaring in the background. I must look so red right now.
Dina?
Yes?
How long do you want to hold on to me like that?
Just a bit longer, please. I press tighter.
It's not that, but the thing is...
And her stomach grows loudly. That's soundful.
I actually didn't have lunch today. Would you mind if we talked about this during the dinner?
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine, I guess.
Oh my god. My stomach also makes itself hurt. The low grumble sounds even louder, echoing of the rocky cliffs. We look at each other.
Guess you're hungry as well, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Working as a mechanic is more labor intensive than you might think.
Yeah, I can see that. Those guys were some of the best support staff we had at the academy. I'm sure it'll be a phenomenal one in the future. So I know where to ask if I ever need one here. Oh, right. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
She takes a deep breath. And another.
Thank you. Thank you for thinking so highly of me.
I brace myself slightly. Fuck.
Truth is, I like you a lot as well. I enjoy spending time with you. You're always so dependable, so kind, so grounded. If not for you, I probably wouldn't have ended up anywhere either.
But aren't you really good at piloting? I'm sure that even without me, you'd still do fine.
My skills really came from all the times we went on adventures together. I feel a bit lonely without the buddy with me, and you never left me despite everything. All those times when I was trying to show somehow turned me into a natural in handling those monsters. Because I remember all those trips we had to. Sounds stupid, right?
No, it's not stupid at all. I have to treasure those memories too.
Dina! Thing is, I really don't know yet. It's all just way too sudden for me. First the job, now this. I was planning to have a nice week-long holiday with you and my family, and now everything changed. Seriously, I have to leave for space tomorrow. What can we even do about this? I'm willing to work this out, but there is just so much stuff happening all of a sudden.
She's right. She still has to leave for the job. It's not right for me to make her stay. I can put aside my own life, my family, my job at the shipyard, my dream of having my own shop. I can drop all of that. But that would be impossible, even if I could somehow get hired to be on the same crew. I don't know if I can do it. Now that I really pause to think about it, it's all too sudden for me as well. Am I going too fast for both of us? Can this really work out?
I don't know what to say, I really don't. And I hate myself for it. It's just all so complicated. I used to have an instinct for intuition, but this is all so new for me. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to lose you if this doesn't work out. I just don't want to lose this thing we have together.
She takes another breath. Under the starry sky, we are so small and alone.
Dina, can you wait for me, please? I promise I'll give you an answer when I get back.
Which is going to be at least a month from now. I look into her eyes, searching for a hint. Where's the hint? But in truth, I know this is something I have to answer for myself. What should I do? I did not expect... Whoa, that's a different... I've never seen anything like that. Only one safe spot on a page. That's crazy. Let her go. Go for it. I wanna go for it, not gonna lie. Let's go.
Wait.
I grab hold of her hand and she's about to turn away.
I'm coming with you.
What?
I'm going with you on the Hierophant.
That's crazy. We don't let just anyone do that ship. You need official clearance.
Well, I'll find a way. No matter what. They landed here for an emergency repair, right? So obviously they'll need an engineer on board. Someone to look after the part in case other things go wrong during the flight. I've already assisted in repairing the broken part, so I'll be able to give the best follow-up for the job.
Do I know the ins and outs of a Hierophant? Probably not as well as some other people from my workshop, let alone this moon. But we are on the moon? But I can't just let Julie go like this.
Besides, boss always wants me to get more experience outside the workshop. I want to show you how much I've grown, that I can be by your side. If you need me, I can't think unless I'm there with you.
This is a selfish request. Hey, selfish request would be if you said, no, stay with me, you're not going. This is not a selfish request. This is a good option.
Let's go together.
But I can afford to be selfish for once, right?
We're going to space much further than the hub. This won't just be a short trip, this is a long expedition. Will you be able to handle it?
Yes, definitely.
With you by my side, I can do this.
What about your family, your job? I don't want you to make such a rash decision because of me.
Tommy is old enough. Take care of others. She pretty much runs the house while I'm at work.
Who's Tammy?
I'll leave her some pointers. She can handle things without me.
No, that's not what I meant. You'd be leaving them for at least a month on sudden notice. How would they take it?
Don't worry. They'll know you're with me.
Do they really trust me that much?
You didn't know? My family loves you.
But I thought...
I'm pretty sure Caleb and Sam practically consider you another big sister.
Those two?
Also, I'll get my boss to call it training vacation.
There's no such a thing.
Well, of course not. I just made it up on the spot here.
I'll make it a thing.
What if he says no?
Then, what other options do I have? I squeeze her hand tighter. I've never realized just how soft it is between my fingers. After all these years, this is probably the first time that I grabbed her hand first. I'm not letting go.
Then I'll just quit. Ha! Dina, no. That is stupid. I can let you do that to yourself. Please, just listen for a sec. I'm worth it. I don't get it. Why are you...
Because I love you, Julie. I've been holding back for so long, but I want to tell you just how much I care about you. How much I miss you. How much I want to live with you. My life with you. There is so much I want to tell you. Julie, you mean everything to me.
Can you please let me be selfish just this once?
Fine. Gee, when you finally make up your mind on something, you're always as stubborn as ever. But I'll say it now, no promises. It's all up to that guy who called me whether to listen to your proposal or not. You may need to sort out your resume first. They value that stuff a lot. Like that bike thing, I could be useful. We might also need to contact your boss first and then...
She's floundering and blustering her planning. I watch her frantically trying to come up with a game plan for my persistence. The fact that she still accepts my reckless request means everything to me.
We can do this.
Yeah, you can.
Together. Because I believe in her.
And also in us.
What's so funny?
No, just that this isn't like you at all. You used to just charge headfirst into everything and worry about the consequences later.
Shut up. I mean, I can afford to make any mistakes when you're involved. Because you're important to me as well.
Julie, look at me.
I pull her closer.
Huh?
Her bewildering blue eyes are so close to mine. Have they always been this mesmerizing? All these years that I've known her, have I not noticed just how beautiful she is? I've always been chasing after her. She's the light in my life. And now I'm holding her in my arms. There's a faint strawberry smell. The lip balm, perhaps.
Then, this is kinda embarrassing.
Julie, can I kiss you?
Ah! For real?
I nod.
I mean, like right here?
Again, I nod.
Now?
I don't let my eyes stray from hers.
I mean, alright, let's give it a go.
How does this work again? I'll then try to push my lips onto hers. Me clumsily have a little dance between our faces and I give her a little peck. It's soft and kinda sweet. It was easier than I thought it'd be. But it counts for something, right? Good music, by the way. No big drama, no light fireworks. Just an affirmation of our feelings to each other.
I feel happy.
She appears to be in a pensive mood. Did I do something wrong? What if she didn't like it? Come on, brain, stop overthinking it!
Something's missing.
Stop thinking negative thoughts.
Here, let me try this.
She lets go from my grasp and grabs hold of my chin.
Woo!
And squeezes her lips against mine. Her other arm wraps around my waist and tucks me toward her body. Hell yeah! My chest smooshed snugly against hers. The mouth tingles and spit starts dribbling out from the corners of my mouth. Why do visual novel creators love describing spit? This case is so much different from the previous one. What's that music? It's aggressive and passionate. It's as she tried to swallow me whole. Little by little I feel myself melting into her arms. The warmth and the intense is making my head spin. Oh god, that's a tongue! Okay, we are not going to know those details. I think I'm going to faint!
Ah, that was good.
She just stands there with a smug grin on her face and not a care in the world.
That's not fair. When you learn to kiss like that?
I guess it just came naturally. I know a lot about you after all. And that kiss earlier just wasn't quite satisfying.
Are you saying that the way I kissed you wasn't good enough?
My bad. Should have let you have a go as well. You wanna give it another try?
She leans toward me once more. No, that was more than enough. I'm not as lewd as you. Are you not?
Our Dina is getting red.
She poked my cheek a bit before giving me a hug from behind. Arms around my waist, her head resting on my shoulder.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking her. The stars above us are twinkling softly. The low drumming of the machines is still beating over the horizon. If I could, I'd wish for this moment to last forever. Just she and I. Together. The hands around my torso pinch my tummy a few times.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just adjusting my grip. Why does it tickle?
A little.
She relaxes her arms and lets her chin rest on my shoulder.
Guess we won't get to see this view again for a while, huh?
No, I guess not.
Up in the sky, hangs a pair of comets streaking by. In another minute, they disappear again over the horizon. I don't know how things will go from here, or even if my outrageous proposal will be accepted. But we can do it. Because this is Judy that we are talking about. And I'll follow her wherever she goes. No, we will follow each other. I'm excited for where we go next. Somewhere. I like this game. Sure, we were only in one place and so on, but it was really nice, a relaxing game. You know, a chill one again. I don't know, I lately enjoy those short, chill games. I don't know why, but I think I don't know. My mind, I guess, is into that lately. That's all. Thank you for playing. Yes, I was pleased to play this, really. Glad I found this game back in the day somewhere. What's in the media room? Oh, I think I know what this is about. It's probably if you go the other choice, right? Wherever you go. I like this one. Lunosphere. Okay. Magenta sky. Meteor shower. Desires. Now, wherever you go is the best one. Dun, dun. Anyway, that was Desert Comet. Hope you guys enjoyed, because I did enjoy it a lot, and that was a lot of fun for me, actually. So, hope the video turns out fun as well. Anyway, as said, link to the game in the description also, of course. I checked, it is on itch.io, so I'll link it. You can check out the other option yourselves. And for now, this is it. I'll see you in the next game. I don't know what the game will be yet. Bye bye.